Like a lot of Star Wars fans, not all, but like a lot, I woke up today to news that I did not find thrilling. Me personally, I, honest to God, thought my feed was showing me some kind of leftover April Fool's prank. Undeterred by the disjointed mess that is the sequel trilogy, and even more so, undeterred by the almost universally derided end to that trilogy, an end so bad and so badly managed that there's no denying the fact it completely derailed all of Disney Lucasfilm's movie plans, and for years, completely undeterred by all of that, Kathleen Kennedy, living proof that women have made great strides in the workplace, and I mean that, because she exhibits how it's not just men anymore who continue to fail up at the highest levels of corporate America. She announces that after battening down the hatches and waiting out this storm that she and others caused, they are finally going to get back to making movies, and one of them is going to pick up right where the S-Storm left off. Brilliant. This is like New Coke, for those of us who are old enough to remember the New Coke fiasco. It's like if Coca-Cola had followed up on that unmitigated disaster by announcing they were rolling out new Coke, and getting rid of the original and the new one. Turn the Titanic around while it's still afloat and aim for the iceberg again. And I'm not saying anyone isn't free to love the sequel trilogy, even The Rise of Skywalker. Don't know how, but it's possible. But in all seriousness, yes, anybody who wants to be super excited that there's going to be a new Star Wars movie starring Daisy Ridley, fair enough. But there's no denying this is choosing to go in a failed direction. And no, that does not mean you're certain to fail again. It does, however, mean you lack any coherent vision as a leader whatsoever. I mean, you made the first movie, which was a pure fan service checklist corporate survey exercise, then went in the exact opposite approach with the second movie, which was a, filmmaker's singular vision of what to do with the franchise. And then when that blew up in your face, I liked The Last Jedi, by the way, then you doubled back and lurched again wildly in the opposite direction. I mean, right back to, what is it you want, fans? Okay, we'll only give you what you want. We won't try to think or imagine or create anything that we don't think you already like. In the process, by the way, royally screwing over very good actors who signed on to a trilogy, foolishly believing you that there was some overarching plan for this trilogy and their characters. And now, after a years-long hiatus forced by this incompetence, you pick yet another direction, which is just this scattershot, okay, we're just gonna volume shooting. We're just going to throw up shots and hope something goes in. 3 movies that have nothing to do with each other, that will be completely different in tone, that don't even try to build in one direction the way other successful franchises have with disparate movies, with one-off movies. But anyway, this is a short rant of a video, so let's get to my video title. Here is what I can guarantee with 100% certainty will not happen in this upcoming Rey Skywalker, Palpatine, whatever the hell she is, movie. When we catch up with the timeline, this is set 15 years in the future, we will not find out that she abandoned her friends to die when they needed her most. A weak carbon copy of the forces she defeated won't come back, basically invalidating everything she and her friends accomplished. Yeah, sorry, Luke and original trilogy heroes, that's just you guys. Here's what else won't happen in this movie. A new Rey Light character won't appear and become the real hero that fixes everything Rey screwed up. Right, we already know with 100% certainty that's not going to happen. No, Rey's going to save the day. Oh, she'll hit some trials and tribulations on the way and need help from her friends, of course, but rest assured, she will succeed where Luke Skywalker failed. Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, everybody. But especially Luke, who turned his back on everything he had ever worked for, everything he'd ever sacrificed for, and just completely gave up, and is only dragged out of that state by the new hero that supplants him. So maybe I'm wrong, we'll find out. Now, obviously I expect things to not be in a great state when this new movie comes out. Rey needs a challenge to overcome, so things are gonna be in some state of disrepair. But I'm willing to guarantee she will not fail to set up something better than what her predecessors set up. And we will never see her character torn down in a future film. Take a colossal step backwards, give up, fail utterly, to fulfill her destiny. Nope.